Eli's tragic family, or when priests disobeyed God. Elkanah's wife Hannah was heartbroken because she had no child. In her sorrow, she poured out her heart before God, asking him to remember her. As promised, Hannah brought Samuel to serve the Lord. The young boy would grow up in the house of God under Eli's care. Eli was a respected priest in Israel, but his two sons, Hophni and Phinehas, did not honor God. The two priests abused their position. They took what belonged to God and led the people into sin. Eli warned his sons about their wickedness. He pleaded with them to turn from their evil ways, but they refused to listen. Because of their continued rebellion, God sent a message of judgment upon Eli's household. While Eli's sons grew more corrupt, Samuel grew closer to God. One night, the Lord called Samuel by name. Israel went to war against the Philistines. Hophni and Phinehas carried the ark of God into battle, believing it would guarantee victory. But God would not be mocked. Israel was defeated, and both Hophni and Phinehas died on the same day. A messenger rushed from the battlefield to Shiloh with devastating news. Israel had been defeated. The ark of God had been captured, and Eli's two sons, Hophni and Phinehas, were dead. As the elderly priest listened, his heart sank with sorrow. But when he heard that the Ark of the Covenant had been taken by the Philistines, the shock overwhelmed him. Eli fell backward from his seat, and his life came to an end. Thus, the judgment God had spoken was fulfilled, and a tragic chapter in Israel's history closed. After defeating Israel in battle, the Philistines captured the Ark of the Covenant. They believed their victory proved that their gods were stronger than the God of Israel. The Philistines carried the Ark to Ashdod and placed it inside the temple of their god, Dagon, as a trophy of war. The next morning, the people were astonished. Dagon had fallen face down before the Ark of the Lord, as if bowing in worship to the true God. God's hand was heavy upon Ashdod. Trouble and suffering spread throughout the city, and fear gripped the people. Thinking the city itself was the problem, the Philistines moved the Ark to Gath. But God's judgment followed them there as well. Fear spread throughout Gath. The people realized that the God of Israel was demonstrating his power among them. When the ark arrived in Ekron, the people cried out in terror. They feared the judgment that had already fallen on the other Philistine cities. For 7 months, the ark remained among the Philistines. Finally, their leaders gathered together to seek a solution. The Philistine priests advised the people to return the ark to Israel. They placed it on a new cart and sent gifts of gold as an offering. Without anyone guiding them, the cows went straight toward Israel. The Philistines watched in amazement as God directed the journey. The people of Beth Shemesh were harvesting their fields when they saw the ark approaching. Their hearts overflowed with joy, and they praised the Lord. The return of the ark revealed a powerful truth. The God of Israel cannot be defeated, captured, or controlled. His glory belongs to him alone, and all nations must recognize his power. The Philistines learned that no idol can stand before the living God. Israel learned that God's presence must be honored with reverence and obedience. And we learn today that the Lord reigns over all the earth forever. Thank you for watching this powerful Bible story. If this message has blessed you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more biblical truths and inspiring stories from God's Word. Remember, no matter what challenge you are facing today, God is still on the throne, and his power has never changed. As we often say, what God cannot do does not exist. May the Lord bless you, strengthen your faith, and guide you in all your ways. Until next time, stay rooted in God's Word and keep trusting in his promises. God bless you.